program Midday Show, where they come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. We stream us today on the internet on www.radiodemocracy.sl, and me, where they bring count on this edition, Fambul, and I'm Jaffa Mans Davis. Like all time inside the program, we get plenty news, information, newspaper headline, entertainment. So stay with me for the next 1 hour inside the program Midday Show. So yourself for the listen to it from wherever they get it from. Remember, say yourself able for be part of this edition by way how you go use the number 077-981-981. The number again 077-981-981. Or so if you can join the conversation on social media by way how you go be part of with Facebook and YouTube page. Use the comment section for make your point and comment and also ask questions about the different things they will look at inside this edition of the program Midday Show. Inside the program Midday Show today, we focus on issue we get for deal with the Market Women Association, and but ahead of that, we continue to look at some issues. Then we go side the manager for Taxpayer Service, Business Registration and Education at the National Revenue Authority, Matilda Zainab Kamara, say the pre-international celebration with the authority they do with women and our business place them. Now part of the authority in plan for bring tax education to citizens them across the country. Matilda Zainab Kamara talked this inside one public outreach event where the National Revenue Authority organized for citizens them and traded them at PZ for no but the responsibility for tax collection at the country. Well, I've been a part of this and be put this report together. The National Revenue Authority gets mandate for collect copper for government so that they go use them for provide basic things them for citizens them like good road, health, light, water and other one them. And this mandate for collect copper, it clear say people in the informal sector, particular women them, not only involve better one for give strength to this initiative. Now for sake of this, make the National Revenue Authority as part of the pre-international Women's Day celebration, they're gonna different market them for tell people, but the work wouldn't they do. This time, they stop Nabi PZ and the manager for Taxpayer Service, Business Registration and Education at the Domestic Tax Department of the National Revenue Authority, Matilda Zainab Kamara, be explain the significance of this education.
The occasion is celebrating International Women's Day. We're in a pre-celebration for with the NRA because the day for the celebration is on the 8th of March. When on Sunday, we want people make them see them before the day, and during the weekend people they're not going to be available, and it's a tax education. We need to reach out to the people and then business places them to make it easier for them. So the reason why we celebrate this International Women's Day is give to gain, and give now waiting and now they give to business women them, and gain we then comply waiting the government they gain and waiting themselves they gain. No, not of free town no more. We cover all over Salon within the provinces with the free town, or we get offices all over Fugebo, Kenny, Mama, Kenny, and Kono. So currently, why should they celebrate now? So they said they do on their own celebration at the provinces.
The manager continue for talk about some panditing them where the authority been taking time for teach trader them na PZ, but waiting they know they do.
So currently there is a lot of reform where they go on for the domestic tax department. We all reforms then where they go on. We know the issuance of TIN number. You need for kind of NRA. We don't register business for NIB, and you register for tax type for making it part of we at the NRA. And now of course we don't automate the tax clearance certificate. You not comply with the tax law or comply with all the tax liabilities. Them only they issue tax clearance to you. Now it in at the system, not to one. You kind of NI know. With other departments. They will get for example, the customs, we get the Asikuda, because the Asikuda is a World Wide Web where you did any side, you try for clear your goods them. Of course, we get the non-tax department, then say get the young reform with the goodie. So all departments get your own reforms them where they go on.
With this explanation, now an attempt for listening to why this authority they focus on their education they are and waiting they want for achieve.
We know say for make person pay two transport for go na tax office, he asks, and some man go say, but they are last them. So we want to go the tax business to the people them and make the people them able access, waiting there for access. If you want pay you tax, you want register, whether on a business you dey do or for any other registration process, you want know how to pay you taxes to government, you don't know how for file, you don't know how for generate the PRN for go na bank. When you go na them container office then go help you for do am. So we want you use the burden power now. We want make the information where we need for make una be compliant, for make una be good citizen them. We want make them accessible to una.
After the different statements they are, Radio Democracy be meet with the PZ Youth Chairman Ibrahim Sisse, who explain what in this mean and how business people na PZ receive the initiative they are.
I believe so the purpose of NRNIA and try for educate people that we understand the essence of paying tax, what in the tax they do. So in that light, so we will tell them thank you for the education they don't do, and we will reach out to different market people. To let them know say you for pay tax, especially the one that will get shop, the one that will get that machine, then give them the GST machine, and let for use them wisely. And also you when they go for go buy anytime you buy to them for ask for GST, it will be very important.
The chairman and for call on business people and citizens them for follow the advice where the National Revenue Authority they give to them, as this them believe say go help for contribute to national development. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Jaffa Mans Davis, they report. The program Midday Show, they continue. Inside this edition of the program, they continue to look at more issues inside the program. We go inside the CEO for Dream Football Foundation, Umu Kuntumi Hassan King, say the football competition where they organize for promote and give strength to salon football, also player them go showcase their skill and talent they will and get pan football. Umu being talk this way, then go hand over cup to Dream Foundation, also then be win on penalty shootout inside the competition where they organize. Well, for more on this, make we join with reporter Alfred Jana.
Grassroots football tournament in a salon now one part the way them we about good footballer them don't develop them football and from that tournament then some salon and European football club then can scout them now for sake of this make the head of media na Salon Women's Premier League Board Umu Kultumi Hassan King together with the Royal King organized one tournament USA 8 team will take part for showcase them football skill.
It be wonderful. It comes out more than the way they expect them, and I want to congratulate the winners. We're in the Dream Football Foundation. We see the hard work we them put in. We see how dedicated them players be. We see how the management and sacrifice for make sure say we end this tournament today. So I really want to congratulate them and tell all the other participating teams thank you. Yes, this na tournament way na grassroots tournament. Na tournament way na for exposed players so that they go able for further their career. And we don't see that the tournament not end. We see players then don't go Premier League. We see players then don't go division from the non-division. So yes, we too want for achieve, we end up for achieving. We dey try because this we not get sponsorship. We don't do it till we do so. I believe say from Usa will come out na the east. This is one of the best tournaments in terms of organization and in terms of fulfill we promise. Always we promise the team them. We give them to time and we not get no sponsorship.
Inside this grand finale, Dream Team Foundation we play against Banks FC and Dream Foundation been get for win Banks FC 5-3 per penalty shootout. And I began for talk to Dream Team the head coach and they get for say this.
Very, very difficult. 3 in a row, noisy, really noisy. I feel happy and the boys themselves feel happy. Yeah. But tactically, as you see the game, I'll build up because the boys send the pass fast, play 3 games in a row, and come up with 3 victories in a row. Easy. Really see the talents them partake today. Well, this is not stepping stones. young boys they come around. Some they go, some they come. And for the one way they come, I believe say this is a message for them. Say this team will then come, that team will win cups. Not only 1 cup per year, but we can get 4, 5 per year. So this is a starting stones for them. Hard for say, but really not easy. But I just the pressure and God make a win the cup. That's football. You go learn from a lesson. Not only first time this way for come and win game don't miss. You go learn from him as a player. Hopefully we will go back. We will go send another signal, strong signal to the next tournament we will play. For we be champion again. I believe say you go interview me back now the final. I promise you. Tell them plenty thank you. As the last time I promised them say let them come in numbers, we go give them the cup. We don't give them the cup back today. Let them follow the team anywhere they go. We go continue for give them cup.
Kutumi Asan King get for continuing for top, but the number of team them we participate by this tournament.
So yes, we want to maintain them. We want them for like be annual. So if we get sponsorship, that's go push way further. But if we not get sponsorship, we will try our best for continue. Yes, for right now 8 we start with. The next one we want 12. And currently this tournament been based on we community football. Out of the 8, we get 6 teams that will come out within the community. So now we want for come to the other communities, maybe Seaside, Mount Oriel, Upgun, Grassfield, Kisei. We go on for push low, we come low, we see how far we go continue for them. We want to commend them, the players, the team official, and the referee them. We not say not easy for pull out something like this, but we really want to tell them thank you. We commend them. We not fit. We not say no game we abandon. We not get much protest. So we want to tell them all thank you.
Kutumi Asankin be end up for call on all football stakeholder them for make them develop and put more money that grassroots tournaments them so that salon footballer then go develop their skill them for the Society for Radio Democracy. Mina Alfijana the report.
The program Midday Show, they continue from issues we get for do with sports. They continue to discuss, we continue the program, and now we turn our attention to education. Also, the National Coordinator for the Free Quality School Program, now the Ministry of Basic Senior Secondary Education, Augustine Koroma, say now 970,000 school picking them they benefit from school feeding from the 250 school picking them where government be launched inside 2028. Augustine Koroma talked this since our interview to Radio Democracy, where he talk about the Memorandum of Understanding, where they get with Plan International, World Food Program, Women United for Progress for shape 27,369 bags where they receive from ECOWAS and China. Augustine Koroma talk more about this story. Reporter Mohammed Lamin Kebe inside this interview.
We signed an MOU for 2 different types of rice. The first one, the Chinese rice. The Chinese government give the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education 20,329 bags of rice. Then we also get rice from ECOWAS, when at 6,900. When you put that rice together, you go to the total of 27,229. So we get people away to do the school feeding. We call them the partners. We get international partners, we like WFP, Plan International. Then we get local partner that is owned by Sierra Leone, non-profit making organization, and then they implement the school feeding. So we will ask them, say we don't get this donated rice and we want to give them. So among the one that all get 3 shops, say they want it, that the World Food Program, one at WFP, Plan International, and 1 local partner, what they call Women Empowerment.
So on a plan for make sure CDS which all the schools the district.
Signing the MOU don't give them permission for go take the rest of what's another store. And all the 3 partners then they will implement the school feeding at the district, gets them different districts. Like for example for the World Food Program, then the get the around that they do school feeding at Cambia district, Karine, Bon, Fujaun, and Kenema. For Plan International Sierra Leone, then they put local Moyamba and Kailaun. And of course the local partner in the implement at Sonkolidi. So they are the responsibility for make sure say all the schools they waiting at Sonkolidi to be specific, the chiefdom the way they do the school feeding, they make sure say the rice reach.
So which kind of monitoring system are put in place to ensure say the purpose of the MOU say the rest, able for reach intended goal?
We always done the monitor school feeding. And because we don't need monitor school feeding, we start school feeding from 250,000. Yeah. When I be only 5 districts to start the school feeding when President Bill take over. When I be Cambia, Pujaun, Tonkolili, Kwenadugu, and Falaba. Now we don't reach up to 970,000 school picking the world target. And now within 15 districts. There has always been monitoring, in as much as, again, hence that they feel there are challenges. But I think to say, we get people that specifically when are they responsible for monitor school feeding, what they call the school feeding monitors. There are challenges, but at least there is so many things in place. How would you able for monitor school feeding? We are not able for talk, everything.
This quantity of rest is enough for cover the school feeding program, and for how long?
School feeding, it's capital intensive. We are to tell you, now money government the depend on school feeding. So for this now small amount, but looking at it, it's a token, it's a donation, a gift then give we got to appreciate them. And if we don't get chances, that gift, we not just go for decide as a ministry say, yeah, more could take this rest to give one person. Even if we get 10 partners or get 20 partners, now we responsibility as a ministry for make sure we invite all the partners, so we have this donated rights and make sure who that gets instruments measure. So not exactly. So if you ask me the question, if you get for do, they have said. So not enough work to make sure we give the partners the way they implement the school feeding and make sure they're able to deliver.
What's the message to parents maybe for the indirect beneficiary, communities, and also to school heads about the school feeding program and this year's one of the distributors?
You get people that we actually say school feeding all day. So let me clear this. Yes, out of 16 districts in this country, now only 1 district will not get school feeding. We're not the urban center, not the center of Freetown. But all other districts, 16 districts, even the West Rural, now the Peninsula, you understand, school feeding they go on. If you come out right now, you drive with 7 battalion. The school within a 7 battalion and get school feeding. So school feeding, they not the whole country for specific chiefdom. School feeding, not for everybody, not for the school picking there, not for who they work at the ministry, not for the teachers there, not for the school picking there where they go to school. And they targeted people in for school feeding, not for secondary school picking there, not for the one that with the primary school, and not for the one that with the government and government assisted school. So the message we are sent to the people, now for me, they know see the promise with President Bill being going 8 years back, you understand? We say they have free quality school education. We still have free quality school education.
That's the National Program Coordinator for the Free Quality School Program. Now, the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, Augustine Koroma. Inside the interview with Mohammed Lamin Kebe, where they say 970,000 school picking them go benefit from school feeding program from the 250 school where government been launched before this term. The program na midday show and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Inside the program, we continue to look at another issue. We go outside the Minister of Information and Civic Education say the printing machine where government don't bring from China now part of them plan for transform the printing department to modern day facility. Chernobyl talked this inside one engagement with the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, all with other stakeholders and for see how they go for reform government printing department to advanced facility. Well, for more on this, make we join with reporter Sonia Bell.
Government printing department na institution where don't they exist for a long time now. Outside and don't they print government documents them, and through this department, Freetown been be the hub for early journalism as government printing department be the print for the Royal Gazette and salon advertisers during the early 19th century. But inside the past year then, government printing departments been not lost in value as na few per the old-time printing equipment then be they use still for do printing we not match up to modern day. For improve on the structure and facility then na the government printing department to advanced facility make government through the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. They work now with other stakeholders there, like the media, public sector reform units, Human Resource Management Office, and other institutions them for see how they go able structure government printing departments to modern facility. Government printer and a government printing department, Salifu Suma, first talk about the purpose of this engagement.
This gathering we get today is very, very important. The way they will say this no get issue, whatever they call, whatever they say, when I come to this issue, therefore advise me how it will be better the next time. So government printing will only exist since 1801 to now, but we get heydays, fall, but with the leadership of the minister, so now make if you see we purpose for common and for modernize government printing for efficiency, security and national revenue generation, because as it is, we suppose to contribute to the national coffers.
The Chief of Programs at Public Sector Reform Unit, Herbert Williams, talk more about the plan for reform the government's printing department.
In 2022, we will get the opportunity for conduct a management and functional review of government printing departments. And in that review, we find out we make we understand, see indeed, if we need forget an institution we for really, refer to as the government printer, we need for look at the structures again, we need for investigate. First of all, what's the responsible for the decline and chart the way forward. So the management and functional review begets series of findings and series of recommendations.
The Minister of Public Administration and Political Affairs, Amara Kalon, then gets this for saying.
So we also get for make sure we catch up with technology. And the printing department don't lost that value. You need to catch up with technology. And so if we get people that say they count that technology, then we get for make sure we follow. Because at the end of the day, and the only way that we will give value to the personnel that really work there.
The Minister of Information and Civic Education, Cheng Oba, talk about how far governments don't go on this initiative.
We need to get with clear principles and rules, because you can get a joint venture with an agency, but that agency will itself first. When I go see the joint venture by April, we will relaunch the products for that joint venture. We transform the physical infrastructure of this place. We don't bring a state-of-the-art machinery from China. The machinery we don't bring, and people say it's small continents. If you go to Nigeria, says right now, Ghana, not the go for begin to massive printing operations. But there's one thing to begin to put some money into the place. There's another thing to put the structure and the system into it.
Cheng Oba and for call on all stakeholders then for make sure say then come together and work Trangawan as well for reform government's printing department to modern facility for help push developments in the country. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Sonia Bell, they report.
The program, na midday show, and it come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Remember, say you can able for use the number 077-981-981 for be part of this edition. 077-981-981. Me will bring control of this edition from my name, Jaffa Davis. Inside the program, we'll continue for look at more and more issues. We go inside the head of international money remittance, na a call to business bank. Ophelia, I beg your pardon. The program will continue to take that story there again. We go outside the head of international money remittance, now a call to business bank. Ophelia Hamilton say provision with them for it and some of the gifts them where the bank don't put together for give to customer them where they collect money at the bank through real money, MoneyGram and other thing them as well for give back to customer them. Ophelia talk this inside one interview to the Democracy where they talk about the Ramadan Easter promotion where the bank don't start March 2nd and go end April 30 this year. Well, we've been talking more. And we reporter Kaifa to contact get more on this one.
A call to business bank, na institution, we don dey operate na salon for over 16 years now. And this institution don transform from microcredit institution to microfinance bank. Also, they don dey give loan to business people in the country. As way for give back to the customer and people in the country, make ACTB Bank don launch the Ramadan Easter promotion. Aside this, na for give to people we go collect copper wey dem can send for them from overseas through real money, MoneyGram, and plenty other one dem. But wetin na some panditi dem wey go qualify person for get gift. The head of the International Money Remittance Manager na a call to business bank, Ophelia Hamilton. He explain.
Wetin go qualify you for let you win the gift items the way we don't put for this Ramadan Easter promotion. So we get 3 parameters them. So the first one are from 5,000 to 20,000, wherein we all loans, we can say 5 million to 20 million loans. So if you get a person overseas, he send money for you through here, MoneyGram and Western Union. It fall within this bracket range, 5,000 to 20,000. You qualify. So the set items of gifts the way you go receive. Then the second parameter now from above 20,000, so 20 loans, 100 and above to 50,000 again. You will qualify for another set of gifts way much more higher than what you receive, where you get from 5,000 to 20,000. And the last now above 50,000 again. In the Oga Pata na pass whole team. Where you get that one day, you Ramadan or you Easter, you don't settle.
Ophelia Hamilton continue say the thing the way then they give now we for give back to them customer them inside this holy month.
We they appeal to all this period, any money they send for you from overseas, so they will send money for you for Sunakati or for you pay the clothes or for cook you Easter tight Creole stew. They are carry receive and through ACTV because when you come, you know we're empty-handed. You will carry receive something, then you will go with something as well.
As ACTB they give different sets of gifts them for them customer them or people wey go take on at them bank. Make the marketing manager na a call to business bank, Roxlyn Fidley. Talk about the difference in them when they give to people.
Inside this promotion, we get forget provision items them. We people can get for win. Also, we get forget food stuff. So ACTB now want for make some pots then they boil. So now definitely we get half bag of rice with a 25 kg where somebody go win, definitely based on the brackets of your amount. So in all this stop there, it also go back to things them we wanna get for need. For example, new man and they need oil for cook. And definitely ACTB the reward oil. So from cooking items to provision items, you stand chance for win.
Roxlyn Findlay end up encourage people for the collect their money, MoneyGram, and other one then at the bank. As this in say, they get different gifts for people inside the Ramadan Easter promotion. Where they carry on now? For the democracy, Mina Kaifa to counter the reports.
The program midday show they continue. The time from studio clock fumble now 12:30, and at this point. You say for the listen to this program, cable for use the number 077-981-981. The number again 077-981-981. You can send text message for add your voice to the different thing that we will look at inside this edition and be part of this edition where they come to you from the Society for the Democracy. The time from the studio clock 12:30, and now our time for a take break.
From the Klingon Entertainment. Man on the mix. This time a romantic in this man calling by a call. To all the sufferer them. Take a left for say the way we finish we.
Hey, we go get the lay, we don't go die your way.
Papa God in you can save we.
Hey, we go get the lay, we don't go die your way.
No go die. But we dey can low. Let go do ya we dey make. Put this a chip that we can't go. We all done this gun to look how hot thing just the tranga. We all the make God we are careful with so we
the dragging no easy man. People like a man just for make things bright. We dey walk on the rain and sun. The pussy say this problem not go. We go the land, we no go die your way.
Papa God in you can save me.
We go get the land, we no go die your way.
We no get money, sickness, they wanna we.
We go get the land, we no go die your way.
Papa God in you can save me.
We go get the land, we no go die your way.
Some of we born us alone, we always be by legs swing, God. Hotter than the devil. We no be born them eternal, or say now we your stress, God. Hey, we the suffer, say no na dollar. I just want pay for 1 year, then some me pay for 2 years. God, who say I go pull work no day, hey hey. It's a left for say the way we finish we.
Yeah, we go candle, we no go die your way.
Papa go dey can save me.
Yeah, we go candle, we no go die your way.
We no get money, sickness, they honor we.
Yeah, we go candle, we no go die your way.
Papa go dey can save me.
Yeah, we go candle, we no go die your way.
I know well, oh, me they hurt me. I know well, oh, me sis, I know well, oh, I they feel bad, oh, me just they full up. I go hospital, the doctor left me. You know they charge me, pass I pay money. This quality day, if you not get money, you go die for nothing. This is money. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, it's a life for say. You can't get the power for cash out the economy. You know the free work, but then no more at the same thing. Oh, hey, 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 oh, oh, it's a left for say the way we finish we.
Yeah, we go candle, we no go die your way.
Papa go dey can save me.
Yeah, we go candle, we no go die your way.
We no get money, sickness, they honor we.
Yeah, we go candle, we no go die your way.
Papa go dey can save me.
Yeah, we go candle, we no go die your way.
Yeah, this is Radomatic. Special one to all the sufferers them. To everybody where they suffer in this country. Let we be we still.
Well, Fambol, I hope you enjoyed that music the way the technical department put forward inside this edition of the program Midday Show. We come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. Mode been canton at this edition Fambol Mio name. Jaffa Mans Davis, and today inside this edition of the program, ahead of the International Women's Day, they assess the impact of women for promote peace, democracy, and justice inside the country salon. And for Cap, we talk more about this within the studio with outgoing president for Market Women Association, Marie Bob Kande. Very popular name. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Midday Show.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Family.
Yeah, so start for tell with small thing about what's going to happen now the organization where you come out with a Market Women Association.
Well, they for buy and sell.
Okay.
Yeah. People they can buy, people they can sell up till now. So we all activity not they stop. Yeah. If in a net safe, people they buy or they sell because of the I call that space, market space. Now people they do like a 2 shifts. Woman and they way they go more early morning 4 o'clock they don't go on the markets for sale. Woman back they go buy to them back. Day before 6 o'clock, some man won't go back for sale. So we own the move. Yeah.
So when it comes to market woman, like I say, una work now for buy and sell. This February, we get close fishing season. How una receive them as market woman? The muna will be part of them.
Well, we receive them according to how it come, and the good thing was the fish is short, but at the same time we get fish. Yeah, although some of them in good quality, some of them dry them. So, but fish in the market, and we don't clean the money. We go buy the carton, then they go na them cold room. Then go buy, then can sell. Yeah, now you know more. It more like challenging because it make me you not get option. For say today I know they sell earring. Now this kind of thing I dey sell. You know they fix you one side or you go what you meet side, but you not get option. Yeah. Than Friday, where they both them in go. If you don't want to go buy na fisheries, na cold room, if you go na WAF, you they buy fresh fish you can sell. So na me a challenge, but thank you. We will for overcome them, they open back the road. Although yes, still the fishermen are not too, cooperative for say okay, let's go fishing back.
Now, you're now outgoing president for Market Women Association. Take us through some of the different activity the Mona don't do for push this association go before and talk about things the way they unbug Market Women then.
Okay.
Particularly for 2025 as we just complete the year.
We Market Women Association. Now 30 years in this country. Yeah. We formed in 1996. You know so.
Yeah.
Purely now for provide civic education. And we do monthly meeting for know what really happen at the market them. Say even after the war, some people in the way we call them survivors of the war. So they're able for cater for them. So they get hosts. Yeah, because they be there, they get hosts. So then we do a lot of collaboration with different organizations, government, with NGOs. We do a lot of training on human rights. We train them on the dispute resolution because one of the problems with the hamburger and the markets is that palaba business. So somehow they for say they offend them, they go someone the court to then chief them or go police, so they go to magistrate court. All that they can make. They are among the day-to-day business because you just get for go answer the court. So what we do, write a book, we call them minor dispute resolution mechanism for Market Women. I will be trained all over the country and we give them book to the chair ladies there, the structure will be there. Now be UNDP be happy with, and then get this UN, the Medina British Council, Justice Sector Development. And they help people develop that book. And back when UN women come, we look at emerging issues. Because they purely not for just talkies. Or look at the issue of different things. The issue of rape, the issue of security, the issue of violence, the issue of cold dating. So we help them, they help we for review the book. Yeah, so that it meets up to what they happen right now. Now so. They work with different people, plenty people. Of course, 98.1, I say we're a co-founder of 98.1, and I'll be there as a board member for 2 terms. And we get different programs like Beatrice and Frida, we get Sanaya, we get different things, what they be, all that thing in the Market Women Association, we do all over the country. We get structured all over the country. And we encourage the people in the own and then side and they made them work with the existing organizations, the structures within the district, so that they will make for able for participate. Or the work we focus 1,000.
So all of the activities there where you say don't engage for do civic education or look at emerging issues and things like that. If you assess impact that if you get impact on Market Women then, how you go describe them?
Good. We get a very good impact.
What change?
Well, first time, where they say Market Women, they feel say any kind of person. Yeah. So politicians then, where they want to get vote, they go to the market. Then go where they go no more, then go give small money so the one they begin for campaign for them, them thing but it's different now. Now then SF1 big I call it take a decision making. Then SF1 positions then. Now then yes. Now they get structures the way now we go take us no more anyhow but say hey, can't go campaign for me. You know the woko. Now they say one for no. If you vote for you, what you want for do? Why you want for that campaign for you? All that kind of thing in there. So very good thing. Number 2, first then they say we picking them that they go to Bolgo school. Yeah. But now if you look at most prominent schools in this country also, Makituma and picking them there. Because of a relationship between the management of the school, or the teachers them, and picking about what we get and they make clever. So then a prominent school they wouldn't go. We get picking them, we don't turn to lawyer, some man they don't turn to doctor. Yeah, so it's very good. And where we are now, you know, you take them like a bundle. No, they ask you. Yeah, so some of the impact
now we will come into the topic about how women and they promote peace, democracy, and justice in the country, but also we'll look at other issues that we mentioned, called dating, plaba, and things like that. Southside noise day, elect people and not they argue. You go feel na ala. But then I go describe the impact on the training and the civic education when I don't give to women them, how it don't help for make one word day. If you went sometimes possibly one involved by ala or two go count go scratch, you know say even go report you, the law go fetch you and things like that.
Well, the report is there in different way. If they report you now like the police, they can say about the chief, that they involve a lot of things. But we could get structure at the marketplace system. When they do something, you go to the chair lady.
That are you?
Yeah, we go to the chair lady.
Okay, for these
the market, not the market.
Okay, fine.
Like they go to Bombay, then get chair lady. When they do something, they.
You who's market where you dey?
Me, are they all over?
Oh, okay, as president.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
So, now that's set. Now I make I tell you say, we train them on minor dispute resolution. They tell them the thing the way they know they accept. If any case we get blood, not to make case stand they will go na police. Rape case, not to make case stand they go na police. Murder case, the thing they way not for say the government they frown at them. But like there court lock, you know say got court lock, eh? Now in a make case we can't really see. Court lock, like so now you they sell me they sell the same thing. We all get same mic they sell. Then boss don't come to me now. I want buy me own mic. They wing your pana for let go buy to you.
Oh.
If he left me now, may they pan talk price he go to you. Na cut lock.
So
yeah,
how
so
much
then
improve that thing in
who they see? Because they na market. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
so all that thing and they don't help for bring calm atmosphere in the market.
Exactly. So always tell them say if only peaceful. You say for be peaceful, or you peaceful, all the environment will be peaceful. Because somebody do something where they offend you, you know the effect for yourself. You will go to the structure, go to complain. We not get party. If you don't go to complain, Alex said the child in Peking, now offend you, they talk like he say. Bias not for say you not get right.
For pay fine, you pay.
Yes, pay fine. Of course, if you cost the market, they pay fine. City council will give you that power there. Yeah. If he affect the market, they pay fine. If he continue to affect the market, they turn the table over. You know, they sell. They give time 1 week.
This person not pay now.
Well, not because you don't house. You know what for sell.
How not they do?
We they turn the table over. We get some man. We get a free city council support we. Okay. If we talk to you, not agree, we go city council.
And then
like that.
There's them.
Yes, then come with them bylaws.
Now, look at this is a part of the education, but also another part of the education. How much as Makituman, when I don't help for put or for share the responsibility to other Makituman, they say when I get big role as woman them for play when it comes to peace. Now we come to not only now the marketplace where something like I say collateral and what they at the moment, but outside the market, you make sure say when I continue for play the whole outside and for pass message and pass on to other people and things like that.
Yes, the market is very good in one money, eh? e get outside dey sleep. So we don't only focus on market too. We focus even na your matrimonial home. Because if you don't even know how to handle the family, business will go before. But by the time we want for camp for say other things go don't come on the week we make you not able for camp that day, or you don't come put the markets like so we will get them diamond they will sell diamond, then perishable markets and I will call them diamond. Yeah, they can then pay parents some artists way if you keep a number today no seller, we bull and tomorrow I don't make it for rotting. So no one foresee that kind of situation the way you left farm, it well, then they can't begin for cold at you. Because we poor, you can't sell and the money no they come out. You know, so always tell them. And you get for make sure you respect your husband, you begin them, make sure you give them that quality attention where they need. Yeah, because they picking and they now then our compensation, our pension that where you born in picking, you be to them, I get to my name born yourself. So now it's then already they talk, we want to pay you get a small thing, eh? No, so it be. So that kind of thing they do. Yeah, for no picking them, made a land book, made them then self the position we will make tomorrow. Oh, go tire like me, I want tire so we picking them, we will look after me.
So this market woman association, people in Abacha all mix.
Of course they mix.
But I believe say itself good here. You say anytime we then get dispute or issue of alala, me I get market woman person able for make alala and things like that. Me antina Abacha they sell. How I can control the one and they for make sure say then one and they not create more tension and able for advise them for no say una na stakeholder de na place of business and also una for go say authority then they any one the worker.
A perception no more. Yeah, because the feel for say when they say Abacha, people all day they really take control. They not get training, not to true. The people the leadership put it and the people really we get categories of people who depend business. We get the hawkers. They are all going money in the pass no more. When say barak yes. So content they can make that kind ala day. But the one they will sit down, na sani Abacha. We respond yes. We don't all the shop because they get table. So always they avoid problem. Because you know say if any problem go there, now in they suffer within family. Now they people in there when are single parents there. So man are widow safe. Yeah. So but you see the okay there so when they be na Abacha big so man come on fine okay no stake real but they go sell because they na the most targeted business people they go for go buy quick one. Now make.
So the International Women's Day na the 8th. As market woman, I wanna prepare for this day.
We prepare. We always prepare. Of course, right now, then they power one dialogue conference where I go be a panel. Now that come also Kanaya for look to issues, talk about the policy system, talk about the GIWI, the agenda equality and the empowerment something.
Empowerment Act.
Yes. So we they look at them how it benefits woman there. Not market woman no more. Any woman in disability, woman at the private sector, woman at the public sector, woman in the medical law, all man. And that goes to don't say what we go do for make sure this act here make it reflect the people there, different stuff. Women in agriculture, yeah. So that come also, yeah. We try for the vice president in office and the minister of gender and children's affairs. Now they collaborate. When they make it up, now that come also just the kind of yeah. And the vice president go they talk salient things there, where to me is very important. You know the critical policy, how to identify them. Because if you look at Sierra Leone, we get so many things, also get so many priorities. But how they prioritize the priority? That's the main thing. So We talk about women access to finance. We talk about women access to health. Now, if you look at Sierra Leone, people in the way get mental health, but you're not going for no. So my say I dress fight a common street, so we get something with the money. Yeah, get woman them where then get sick, cancer then in the increase, now for say all things and they so, but continue we talk. But certainly not going for materialize if the law no look good. Like talk about the section 2740 and E in the Constitution, it get for review. When they review them, that's when the more women they get for camp. That decision making. Like the paramount chief there, if you see, you got the south, they get plenty of women when a paramount chief there. The east, that's small. Of course, the north was very, not get women paramount chief. And for be part and parcel of the decision making, I didn't kind inside there. So that they're able for support women there, who they another level there. Yeah, women in agriculture, even the women who they per business, because now we get women in cross-border trade, now then different districts there. If women they were leading, but good thing they, not able for affect women there. Women, they want to say women there. Women, all women there. Yeah.
Okay, continue for still to inside the program midday show, and they come to you from Society for Early Democracy 98.1 FM. We'll take another issue. We go inside the director of clinical programs, now Partners in Health, Dr. Matalado, say, for recognize the teaching hospital in commitment for getting to teaching and training of structure now the University of Salon Teaching Hospital, make them go give award to the institution in leadership. He talk this way, Partners in Health go give award to University of Salon Teaching Hospital leader them. Well, we reporter Sonia Bell been part of this and we put this report together.
Partners in Health, na organization where don dey work together with the Ministry of Health for give more strength to well body business and salon. By way how dem don dey help for transform teaching hospital them, where they under the University of Salon Teaching Hospital Complex. For recognize the work where the leadership of the University of Salon Teaching Hospital Complex don dey do for improve teaching and training, make them partner when are Partners in Health. They give them award this BNTM. The chairperson for the board of directors for the University of Salon Teaching Hospital Complex, Dr. Sonia Spencer, first make this statement.
Our major decided that we are going to recognize our efforts, collaboration that we have between the two institutions. They want to show some appreciation for how well the two institutions have worked together. And that's why we have called you to join us in celebrating this week.
The Director of Clinical Programs, na Partners in Health, Dr. Mata Lado, starts for towards the work with them together with the University of Salon Teaching Hospital Complex don dey play na the well body sector.
When we came to this year 2026, we have been trying really hard to strengthen more the work done around teaching and training of our national workforce. And one of the areas that PIH has been trying to refine and improve more is the part that corresponds to training of residents. The main program that we have been as an organization working on is the training of residents in psychiatry. And with the Sierra Leone Mental Health Hospital, Kisi, and this would have not been possible without the Sierra Leone Teaching Hospital Complex coming on board and leading all the process with the rest of the residency program.
Where they present this award to the leadership of the University of Salon Teaching Hospital Complex, Dr. Mata Ladu, then gets this for saying.
This year, when we started, we decided to do like one of our quarterly review meetings about the residency program in psychiatry. And we found that we cannot continue going the program without recognizing the people who have made this program possible. And it comes from Dr. Ese as the clinical lead in Kisi Hospital, and also is Dr. Sonia Spencer and Professor Lloyd. Right now, we are having the first generation of psychiatrists that are finishing the residency program and working towards going into the fellowship. And I think that at these moments it's extremely important that we recognize, it's as an institution but also as individuals, how much sacrifice, how much work you both have put on making this program to be successful.
The leadership of the University of Salone Teaching Hospital Complex and Fortel thank you to partners in health for the award where they give them and ensure them partners say they will continue for work with them Tranga One for push teaching and training for young medical residents them as Salone as way for help for give strength to the well-body sector for the Society for Radio Democracy. Mina Sonia Bell, the report.
The program Midday Show, they continue. We still get the outgoing president for Market Women Association, Waina Mary Bob Kande. Now, we'll look at a lot of issues and now we'll prepare for celebrate or commemorate this day. But as women them, going into this day and on our role for promote peace, democracy, and justice in the country, waiting on a message or waiting on a call?
We want people them love work together. The government, we will by the activism, the private sector, love work together so that the woman and they why they talk about when they go for benefit for waiting day in the country because they say the theme for this year and see Sabi and also for say justice I be right and side action. So which means all the things the way woman the way they affect woman okay for make sure for let we able for address them. I not go address them we you know we able for collaborate. Yeah, it collaborate for let people, the women, them no able to realize the good thing that happen in the country. Because if you talk about women access to land, a big problem. Women holding in agriculture, it's the problem there. Yeah, for screen the people them first them, like we saw the send a market. The stress, so we get people the way they go around for go test or we hypertension, pressure. If we get pressure, they say, hey, pressure you up or you not go up, they give you medicine or they say give you a go buy. But now, that they happen again. So one kind of people in there. Then even the education, not to pass and put in a school again, but we find for them they get information for do business. If you want to open your account, you want to do anything. If you get the information, you go able to know how you go about it. So now that we for say now opportunity in day, pay the help we follow get that kind of opportunity there. Access to land, access to finance, loan. Now we don't try to say market women now under the Sierra Leone Bank of Sierra Leone. Now they make they get small loan for do the business single interest rate. Yeah. So now that kind of the one for let is spread.
Okay, plenty thank you, Johnny, today inside this edition. Because of time, we'll do the cotton down here. Plenty thank you to the listeners and viewers. Then we join me inside this discussion. We're going to get time from 10 to 10 for Terry how things don't go for market woman and status and things the way that they call for us woman them. But to say plenty thank you to the production team and plenty thank you to the producer, Wayne Theodore Arena, and also plenty thank you to the engineer on duty, DJ Songa. We make gonna get to live from a different radio sets them, and Fatmata Samoa we make gonna see we live on Facebook and YouTube. So the next edition of the program Midday Show. May we bring come to this one. My name is Jaffa Man Davis. Have a nice day. Goodbye for now.